Hey everyone, Critbuff here with Planet Destiny, and I've got a review of the Izanagi's Burden with me today. This is the new exotic sniper rifle that comes as a reward for completing the Mysterious Box questline. For a fully comprehensive guide on how to get this weapon, check out the amazing video that Jarv did for the channel, which we'll leave a link to in the description below. Before I get further into this review, it's important to note that a step in this questline requires you to complete the Shadow Throne dungeon. This means you'll have to wait for a full curse week in the Dreaming City if you haven't already completed this part of the quest. With that said, let's get into this weapon's perks. Honed Edge. Holding reload consumes the magazine and loads a round with additional range and damage. Chambered Compensator. Stable barrel attachment. Increases stability, moderately controls recoil, and slightly decreases handling speed. Accurized rounds. This weapon can fire longer distances and increases the weapon's range. Outlaw. Precision kills greatly decrease reload time. And lastly, Composite Stock. This weapon has a versatile dual-purpose stock, slightly increases stability, and slightly increases handling speed. The Izanagi's is a 90 round per minute kinetic sniper rifle, which comes with 4 rounds in the magazine. The exotic perk of this sniper, Honed Edge, is likely the main reason some were concerned that it might become a nightmare in the Crucible. By holding the reload button to consume 4 rounds to stack the Honed Edge buff times 4, you can one-shot body shot another full health guardian in PvP. Stacking Honed Edge times 2 will allow you to one-shot kill a player in their super with full health if you land a headshot. It turns out those fears about people running around in the Crucible just one-shotting everyone were nothing to be concerned about after all. This is due to several reasons. First is the nature of the special ammo economy in the current sandbox. Players spawn with only 2 rounds, preventing them from starting off with a full stack of Honed Edge with each respawn. Even if you do wear 2 pieces of armor with the Sniper Scavenger perk, you would still need to overcome the same problems snipers have faced since the start of D2 and Forsaken. The flinch players suffer when aiming down sights is still significant, meaning landing even body shots can sometimes be more difficult for the average player. Additionally, the nature of sniping means that you may not be able to secure any special ammo from the bricks your enemies drop before someone else can. What is very interesting is how Bungie designed the Honed Edge perk to work in PvP. As I mentioned, you start each new life in the Crucible with 2 rounds for your sniper, and that's exactly the number of bullets you need to stack Honed Edge for a headshot to kill supers. Forcing players to then acquire 4 rounds for one-shot body shots means that you're actually better off using Izanagi's Burden as a traditional sniper rifle in PvP if you're not getting a lot of special ammo. You also have the option to kill supers when you need to, and one-shot everyone else if you're able to get the ammo. In PvE, the Izanagi's Burden's Honed Edge perk allows for very powerful but expensive burst damage on stronger enemies such as yellow bars, blunted enemies, majors, and ultras. Consuming 4 rounds to stack Honed Edge times 4 leads to impressive burst damage when you need it. As the weapon occupies your exotic slot, you'll need to compare it to other PvE exotic powerhouses, primarily the Whisper of the Worm. While the weapon's on-demand burst damage might be useful in many standard PvE scenarios, the Izanagi's falls very short of the potential boss damage the Whisper is capable of. However, the less obvious benefit to equipping Izanagi's over the Whisper is that when you can afford to do it, that frees up your heavy weapon slot for something else, like a machine gun. If you're going to bring this gun into a PvE playlist, make sure you have armor that comes with sniper rifle reserves and special ammo finder on them, so that you can work together to feed you more ammo for Honed Edge shots. You can take it a step further and equip armor pieces with sniper rifle scavenger on them for extra ammo from each special ammo brick you find. Moving into Gambit, we see that the Izanagi's has a real chance to shine as an anti-invader weapon. If you're familiar with each of the invader spawn points on a map and have a good game sense of when they might invade, then you can loan a Honed Edge times 4 shot to instantly put them down once you find them. However, there are a few things holding this weapon back as an invasion tool. Firstly, it takes a lot of time and ammo to load fully stacked Honed Edge shots to kill mote collectors. Secondly, there's currently a bug with the weapon's scope, which could lead to a very distracting optical effect that could cost you your shot when combined with flinch, player, or NPC movement. That will probably be fixed in a future update, but the amount of precious time it takes to load a Honed Edge shot as an invader if you miss is just too great a cost to be practical. In closing, the Izanagi's Burden is a wonderful exotic with a very specific place in each of the playlist. Understanding when the weapon is viable is just as important as landing critical hits with it. I would highly encourage players who aren't yet comfortable with sniping to dedicate some time and practice towards learning the art so they can eventually become comfortable enough to enjoy this weapon. Now that I've said my piece and given you my thoughts on the Izanagi's Burden, I want you to leave a comment below to let us know what you think of this exotic sniper, and be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny 2 content. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.